Imagine giving everything to your job late nights, missed weekends, hitting every goal they give you, and still being overlooked. Today, we have a real story from someone whose girlfriend went through exactly that and more. So let me tell you what happened. The story of how my girlfriend lost her job. This is just a story without any real point other than to share, because it's been a ride. When I met her, she was a mere coder for a software company. We were both remote workers. She'd sling some code on her laptop and then hang out all day. The position involved no coding anymore, because now she was managing a lot of new teams, as the company was in a pattern of constantly acquiring new companies to kind of artificially keep their user base afloat. Then, she got offered a promotion to manager. She of course accepted. Regardless, she was teed up to progress to director. She hit all her metrics and then some. Even though my GF had a CS degree and was a great coder, she found that she loved managing and the soft skills side of things. They just hired some random guy with less experience than her. She was, of course, furious, but nevertheless continued to work under him and try to figure out what she could do to move up to director. She began putting a lot of overtime in, answering Slacks at 1 a.m. on a Saturday, pouring all her mental energy into it. She ended up downloading an app called Finch that gamifies self-care, only it told her to stretch more than she was capable, and she injured her back. Now, all she could do was lie in the fetal position, cry, and play that self-care app a bit. It was dark. 2 years flew by, and she was a very successful manager. But since she wasn't coding anymore, her tech skills began to wither a little. She makes a complaint with HR, expressing that she was unfairly excluded from this meeting. Then one day, the director position opened, and she wasn't even invited to interview for it. Every new metric she was given, she'd hit. They even invited her subordinates. Only white men were invited, and tell her that her position is being eliminated and she can leave with severance, or accept an agile coach position. However, after speaking to trusted colleagues, it seems the agile coach position is a trick, that after 3 months of that or so, they fire you. So, she basically got fired. But she does have a massive amount of savings, so I'm not too worried for her. I'm actually kind of excited for her because this job was killing her. But I also feel like I wish she could see jobs more so the way I do, with a lot less attachment and way more cynicism. Well, I think she certainly will after this. But in the end, everything was too personal, too toxic, and now, it seems it's over. Only they still expected her to attend remotely and take notes for them and work on hiring plans through her lunch. While they all networked in person, she was very upset with management and being held down and not respected, valued enough. But she really began butting heads with them towards the end. It was toxic. The management does seem sexist and incredibly stupid. The CTO is an ex-army gunner who only knows how to fire people. Couldn't even trust the man to ride a damn for loop. The last straw was when the higher-ups held an in-person strategy meeting at the headquarters and invited everyone but her. She was furious. It actually sent her into a bit of depression. So, she decides to strike back a bit. HR does an investigation and promises her there will be no retaliation. One day after the HR investigation is finalized, they come back. It's been a ride. I always tried to get her to disinvest emotionally a bit, to look at herself as a pawn in a meaningless game and only prioritize getting and cashing paychecks. Her tech skills have withered a fair bit, and the job market is trash. That was our story for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to support us with a like and a subscribe. And if you have a story you'd like to see featured in our next video, share it in the comments below. We'd love to hear it.